welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Van Basten.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Van Basten. Busquets. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? That's a good ball. And the shot! Goal! Gremio! And Gremio are in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Cruzeiro are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bebeto goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gremio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Bebeto, and this is Van Basten. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. He slings. Oh, good climb! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Gremio are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bebeto. Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maldini. Maldini makes a dash for it. And this is Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cruzeiro have reclaimed it. Roberto Carlos. Cruzeiro are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Fiore looking for the run. And the shot! And that has put paid to that. Ronaldinho. And this is Bebeto. Shoots! Crosses it in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xavi Alonso. Bebeto. Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Oh, this looks sharp. Gattuso. That's Busquets. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Bebeto. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Estamos atrás, mas não perdemos ainda. Vamos virar o jogo, senhoras e senhores. Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 99. Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13. Camisa 14.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cruyff. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back. Nice sequence of passes there. Puskas! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
but it goes. Gremio have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ronaldinho.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Cruyff currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're good...
Big chance! It's in! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cruzeiro cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Público presente na
Gerrard.
partida de hoje. 80.113
Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cruzeiro perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cruyff. He's shifting through, and Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Elects to cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cruzeiro disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Puskas! And that's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto. Oh, it's Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And this is Ronaldinho. He's onside. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. It's run loose here. Stood up well to him there. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Hullet. That's good running with the ball. Busquets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bebeto. Busquets. Hullet. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! No, just not quite.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Teremos uma substituição.
Cruzeiro are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Platini, and it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, this is a great position. Khan claims comfortably. And here's Van Basten. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Puskás voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Cruzeiro can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. And he shoots! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Not the most convincing of passes. Khan clears.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for move. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Gerrard. Bebeto. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Busquets. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Cruzeiro with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Grêmio are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Gullit. Cruyff quietly revving up. Gattuso. And this is Gullit. Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cruyff. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way past. Now this could be a chance. Fiore. And they win it back again. Ronaldinho. Bebeto. Rummenigge. And that's a good ball. Oh, well played. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Cruzeiro have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Back on the way then. Time and again they are repelled. And that's been won straight back. Gerrard. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Bebeto.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Now Fiore. That ball looks a good one. Busquets. Gattuso. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gattuso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Gullit.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Gullit. Ronaldinho. Bebeto. Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Fiore. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Gullit. That has been slung wide. He's onside, and he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Batistita coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Gremio get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Got real chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cruzeiro still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Batistuta. Foot in. Bebeto. Gremio do have a chance to counter here. And it's Cruyff. Oh, this is a great position. Ronaldinho.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Bebeto. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. He's having a shot! Threads one in, and this is Bebeto. Gattuso. Zanetti. Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Fiore. Bebeto has found the net here, of course. Oh, well measured. And this is Bebeto. And the shot! Gattuso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. And he's tries a shot! Fiore. It's a pretty loose pass. Busquets. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge. Silvestre gets a foot in here. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Cruzeiro are having a ball here. Cruyff. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Batistuta. And time is up. Cruzeiro, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Rummenigge, very much the hero in this game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.